It's Cat. Tiptoes in this motherfucker, you already know what the fuck going on, man. About to fuck this shit up again. We about to spin by the back. Spent twice in a row, call it a replay. Whole team hot like they play for the heat. Real life shit drop more than a tweet. Bro spank shit kill more than a beat. Can't swim in this pond cause the water too deep. Girls from the arm we put in the streets. I'm beefing too hard, I'm moving discreet. Keep telling these bitches you looking for me. Keep telling the tip and you be deceased. Remember we had to stay over the lease. Remember when we ain't had nothing to eat. Now we can sit at the table and feast. Try to get out, pull me back in the beef. Niggas got crushed for what happened to me. When it's time to spend with these little niggas be. Grown ass niggas relying on me. Don't call it a diss, I'ma ride what I see. Riding around with this shit in the city. Trick bag niggas, this shit getting tricked. Tryna go on the move, but this shit jive fishing. Look for the cash and that shit jive risky. Goofy ass nigga try to play me 50. Pushed up on his ass and he screaming like Ricky. Bro in the box still trying to get busy. We in the building, he still like fuck. Found out we banging, but they start running. Shorty little ass in the way, keep bluffing. Versace, my shoes still baggy, was nothing. Knew he was loose by the way he start clutching. What you gon' do if they pull off, start dumping? Call up a soldier to touch you, it's nothing. Say what you want, you can't say I was running. Little bro trippin' tryna shoot if you faking no real. Know the niggas that's whipping and baking home. I'm in the game and no regular play at home. Police on dick tryna find what I got up on. Niggas keep watching, I think they won't get up on. Shit won't be easy, I'm going like I was toned. Where was you at when my pockets was really home? We ain't good and the niggas still really bone. Not on my level, I'm leaving you right below. Got love for my brothers, I'm calling them niggas bro. Them niggas fake, but not none of my niggas phone. Roll down bad and I'm throwing them two. Got that in my pocket, I give you some blue shirt. Hot ass niggas be singing the whole shit. Get in that room and he sing like a whole bitch. Got in that room and the nigga ain't say shit. Shit that can slide, some shit we don't play with. ARs and 9s, we got that equipment. Shoot like you blind and all you can't slide with. Call you my brother, then we could go slime shit. Only my brothers the ones that I slide with. Silver and black, I'ma call it a slime stick. AR beside me, I need some attachment. Badge it is all and it came out the packet.
Okay, we're back to the Truth is Real podcast, episode 8, part 2, with your host, Vedo.
And me, Kimvane. Hey, guys.
I'm John, man.
Angel, baby. Happy Sunday, everyone.
Happy
Goddess,
Sunday.
what's up?
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lady T. Happy to be back. What's poppin'?
What's poppin'?
This is T from DC.
And T from DC. Okay, Truth is Real podcast on Rip Radio. Again, this is episode 8, part 2, and we're back. We had a great conversation on part 1. We're going to start brand new on something different as we get the video ready to load. Let me know, Trump, when that video is ready to go. We're going to talk about something, interesting that some people might have heard already within social media and everything. So I want to kind of get everybody's opinion on this. This is something regarding another show like ours. I'm going to say not like ours, but you know what I mean. A panel with people in there talking about podcasts with men and women there talking about different things. And something happened recently, an interview with a young lady, and then something happened in the news. So I kind of wanted to touch bases on that on this first part of the show. I'm kind of late sending the video over, so I know I don't want to rush him. but I don't really want to talk about it either until we see the video. I mean, I don't even want to do that. I really wanted to just, I'm trying to just, I don't really want to go into details on the video, but it's just I'm trying to see what I can say without really, going into it. It's just about a situation between a man and a woman. I'm gonna say that about a man and a woman, and I mean, I guess we could say relationship. I don't know if it was a relationship per se, like a real relationship, but it seemed like it was something, you know what I mean? But it was in the news, and it turned into a bad situation. So I think it's something great for us to talk about, because we always talk about toxic relationships, and I think we were talking on the last show about how dangerous certain things can get, and stuff like that. So I think this would be a great segue. I like that, a great segue. So how much more time do you think? You got it? Okay. Let's go ahead and play it down. Let's go ahead.
So you only date rich black guys. So like, have you ever dated like any politicians, or only like rappers or athletes, or what kind of rich black guys?
No dope boys, no politicians.
Just strictly athletes?
I mean, well, dabble here, dabble there, a little bit.
Have you ever dated any celebrities?
Dated? Well, I mean, yes.
What celebrities have you dated?
Just like athlete. Jermichael Finley, but don't look him up. Don't look him up. Don't look him up, because it's gonna make me look really bad.
How much do you make a month?
A lot.
Yeah, we make good money.
Like you make 6 figures a year.
Multiple.
Okay. All right, here we go. So, the reason why I wanted to show this, first, what do y'all have to say about that part before I go into
I see somebody scratching their head.
the details of that? This is what your honest opinion. I don't even want to speak on it. I just want to hear what your guys' honest opinion is on this.
You had passion. Go ahead.
Oh, damn. I want to know me first. First of all, that girl's crazy.
She's crazy.
Wait, well, you want to know, like, as far as what she said on that podcast?
I just want to know what your opinion is on
period?
this. Your opinion on her statement, and
Okay, that was an ignorant statement.
Okay.
It's her preference. At least she's honest about it.
Right.
Whatever. I don't really care. But she killed her boyfriend.
So I didn't want you to say that part though.
Oh, shit.
was trying
I just want to ask you.
No, I just said let's talk about what's on the video.
Okay, yeah, skip me.
Right. Go, but you can still talk about what's on the video though.
No, I thought that was ignorant. I mean, me personally, I think that's weird.
Right.
Cultural, whatever. So at least she honest about it. That's all I can say. It's weird, but.
Do you think there are a lot of
a lot of white people, not all white people, but a lot of white people try to hang out with black people because they like the culture or they like the benefits that come with being cool or whatever. But again, at least she's honest. I think it's corny. I think it's whack. It's not my thing.
Right.
But I think the guy, I don't want to say too much, but the guy that she was dating, I don't think he liked black people either, and he was black.
Right.
So this ties back into our last episode when it was the Lakers. Mm-hmm. Oh shit, fuck. Didn't mean to say that. Basketball players and athletes liking a certain type of look and a certain type of image and how they want their girls to look. That's so true. She already knows, hey,
right,
I can pull them. These athletes, there's a reason why she likes them. They like her. It's preference. It's all about preference. I personally don't like athletes. That's just me. I mean, yes, they're beautiful to look at, but I don't like athletes.
Okay. What'd you think?
Angel, John.
Like, no, me personally, I know the reason why she only likes athletes. She can't deal with a guy that sells drugs and those as such, because she's not built for it, and it comes with that type of life comes with a lot, and she's not strong black African woman, no shade. Mm-hmm. But we could deal with that type of stuff, but I could see why she wants to deal with athletes, because that's what they like. They like little Becky walking around, yes sir, no sir, and she's hiding her name. She ain't telling, she's not putting them on the spot. Right. They quiet, they don't tell. There you go. Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
They definitely play their part.
She said a lot though. She's literally said a lot in that short period of time. She said a lot.
I don't know. I think she sounds dumb. I just think she sounds dumb. Just dumb.
Thank God I can't curse on the show because she sound dumb.
That's what they like, bird brains.
Yeah, that's my opinion. She sound dumb. I mean, don't get me wrong. That's what she done trained herself to be, I guess, and what she attract to. But what happens after that?
Does she sound only dumb because she's not black?
Yeah. No. Yeah. No, not to me. No, speaking for Lady T, for myself, no. She just sounds like a bird brain.
Say the same thing.
She sounds like a bird brain.
At least she's honest. You feel me? Like
I just want to know because
I mean, I respect
hear everybody
honesty,
saying
but
dumb, but
a lot of people
that's a common.
It might be
she's white saying it, but it's a common thing.
Well, number one, it sounds dumb because why are you telling your tax bracket on the radio station? That's number one, telling who you like and all this other stuff. Is that the girl that killed the? You said
well, I don't think we're supposed to say nothing.
Okay, because I'm like, what? That was an exclusive for me. I just think that she sound ignorant. I mean, just period for me. How it came about. Not necessarily statement.
Is it?
I don't have enough information.
And just before you go, when you say ignorant, like I just want to know when everybody's saying what they're saying. Are they saying this because she's a Caucasian woman saying this?
No, I'm not saying
Are y'all saying because of her
statement? Here's the thing. As a woman, she sounds silly, period.
Because I don't know if we want to replay the statement back.
Yeah, because he asked the question. You know what? I hear other things, but I don't
I'm
get the
kind of
question
like, what she said is not an uncommon thing that I hear. So I'm just wondering why everybody's making it seem like this is so far-fetched.
So she said, no, I don't only date. She said, I date XYZ. So it wasn't her saying, so I got a little confused because it wasn't like she jumped out there and was like,
She said, I don't date trap boys. She definitely said that. But she definitely said
she never said black people.
She did say black people with money.
Yeah.
She did say that. And she said she doesn't trap. But I'm just saying that she didn't say athletes, and she was naming basically athletes and with rappers and stuff like that.
Everybody has a preference. My thing is that everybody has. I don't know this particular. I don't know this girl. I don't have enough context to know what the history is behind her. Just off that blanket statement, you have a preference. You're entitled to your preference.
Right.
If you don't like certain people, cool. Somebody else may not be brave enough to say it, but you feel it.
Right.
As it relates to interracial relationships, I was in an interracial relationship for 12 years. So I don't personally, it's either you're more of a solid person than I've ever met. You're the person that I connected with. So I personally don't have a situation where it's like, oh my God, you gotta be a particular color. No, what's your soul look like?
Right.
Like, what do you? So for me, I'm not like it's all about a person's happiness and preference. If you like white girls, if you like black, cool. That's your life that you have to go to live to. And this is a side note, and this is the last thing. Personally, 15 years from now, I think that we're all going to be blended. I think this race stuff.
They're already blended.
But even more so, because people don't really care more about race and interracial as we thought about it in the 60s and 70s. That when you go from 10 to 15 years from now, all of us are going to be mixed race. Particular race is not going to matter.
I don't think that was my issue. You guys asked me why I think she sound dumb. Honestly, I didn't even hear the black part, the white part. I didn't hear any of that. I just heard what was coming out of her mouth and how it was coming out and the contents was she was speaking of. Exactly. I just feel like this. If you're really about your business and you really being any type of boss, if it's a dude or a female, then the right hand is not supposed to tell what the left hand is doing. So whatever, I tuned out on her, just the fact that she was telling her business. So that's for me why I felt like she sounded dumb. It had nothing to do with race.
Okay, that's understandable. Well, I mean, at the end of the day,
who is this person? I don't know this person.
I mean, she's nobody that anybody really cares about.
The
reason why she's in the news is because of what happened. I guess we've kind of already spoken about it, that they're saying that she possibly stabbed her boyfriend. I mean, I guess they don't know. Allegedly, we don't know.
If she was covered in blood.
We don't know if it was a self-defense or what. We don't know all the details.
I think she's pleading insanity, right?
I mean, she's probably pleading something. I mean, every lawyer gonna probably.
She did. She said she was going crazy.
But I mean, it goes back to toxic relationships, and we were talking about how relationships can be dangerous. You know what I mean? And this is funny because we just had a podcast on toxic relationships, and I think me and you were talking about how dangerous they can get, and I was saying that how things sometimes can get dangerous, you know what I mean? And it's not always the man. When we said it's not always the man that can end up doing something, you know what I'm saying? It could be the woman too, and it's just, we never, and I think someone said that, well, if you think about killing your whatever, you shouldn't be with that person. It doesn't always happen that way, you know what I mean? Yeah, it doesn't, they snap, you know what I mean? And you don't always know what people's gone through. People's experience stuff like that. But that just shows you, like, look, if you look at her picture, she doesn't look like a killer. You know what I mean? Like, you would never think that.
Actually, I looked at her Instagram.
No,
Yes, she does.
right, no,
She's
but
very
I'm-
creepy.
Well,
She's a little
I mean,
creepy.
let's keep it real. I mean, I'm be honest.
You can't say who looks like.
I'm not. I know that, but that's what I'm trying to say.
That's what I'm saying. I'm agreeing with
That's
you.
what I'm
But
saying.
there's people that you see
That
at
look-
face value,
yes.
you like, oh, don't fuck with.
Yeah, you know, there's
Come
some
on,
people you
man.
see that you just don't.
That
You
is
know,
so messed up.
but
Those
it's
sometimes be the
true.
nicest people sometimes.
She does it like every day walking down the street. If put it like this,
I get what you're
If it
saying.
was between all of us and they say who's the killer, they would not pick her. Okay,
I would.
You know what I'm saying? They look at all of us and be
I'd be
like,
like,
she's the innocent one.
I think I would pick her.
Yeah, you
I
would.
definitely
We would.
Yeah.
We would.
There was rumors that they had the cops called to their apartments constantly. It was having like all type of
Like a lot of
issues.
relationships.
Something and he was abusing her.
I think she did it while he was sleeping or something like that.
What happened? Hold on, what happened?
I
didn't
don't
hear
know.
that part.
That's what I'm saying. I don't have enough context to be able to speak to this. I have no idea who that young lady is. I don't know.
She's a killer now.
And she was just at the bar,
Allegedly.
like literally chilling after it
But
happened.
people do snap, and people do have a build up, and you got to be careful.
Me personally, the toxicity for some people, it's like what you mentioned earlier. Some people feel like, oh, if you're not beating me, I'm not loved. For me, some people like toxic shit. I don't, because
If you
I
beat me,
don't
I'm
want to
not
black
loved.
out on you. I
That's
don't want to go from
psycho.
0 to 100. And if you're gonna provoke me, then this is not gonna work, because I'm not going to jail for nobody.
Right.
And I will go to jail, and I don't want to go to jail for nobody. So I won't even put myself in a situation where I see that this is gonna put me somewhere. I might hurt you, you might hurt me. Let's leave it alone. Let's walk away.
Some people equate that to love, though. That's what I said. Love is tailor made. That my definition of love, they have all types of systems and examples. Like, what is your love language? What is your color? At the end of the day, it is who you are most compatible with.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, some people do equate aggressiveness and abuse, and they may have had a history of that. So if you're not doing that, and if they're used to going through relationships where the toxicity was there, arguing, yelling, and if you act like, oh, you're not doing that, you don't care.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Like,
their
it
love
depends on the
language.
person.
Yeah.
Interesting. What about you, Kim?
Situationships.
You got a opinion on this?
I mean, I don't know the
on
behind
the
story
girl.
of how. I don't know how, like, what made her snap.
I mean,
I don't know
either.
what.
Talking about the video, though,
I don't
right?
know.
The
Oh,
video
that's-
and the fact that she ended up
So
killing her
basically, it's just
boyfriend.
her.
Okay, so
It's a video of her on a podcast talking shit.
Right.
We all talk shit. There's the type of man that I want. I can sit here and explain it to you. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean I'm gonna go out and kill somebody tomorrow. But anyway, I don't know what led to her stabbing this man. So I really can't speak much on it. I know that at times I can snap. So
Can I ask a question real quick?
Kim, don't make this an
I
excuse.
feel-
Like,
Yeah,
but
I'm
I
about
don't
to
know.
say,
I don't know what happened.
'Cause
I don't
feel
have
like
I don't have
No.
enough to judge or to know that all I see is her covered in blood, arms behind her back. She stabbed her man.
But
That's
can I,
not-
Several
but
times.
because
Several-
she's a woman,
several times.
You think you giving her some leeway because she's a woman? If that was a dude,
I'm
you
not
don't give a
giving
fuck
her.
what she did.
No, I'm not giving her any type of leeway.
Wrong
I'm
is
just
wrong.
saying that I don't know this. I don't know the story.
Okay.
I don't know the story because at times, like, there's been times where,
You
damn,
really
if
snap.
I'm like, damn, I'm gonna go to jail. I would be stabbing people, like, on some real shit. But no, so I can't see. I don't know the situation. I don't know what happened.
Okay,
She's
that's
still
fair.
crazy as fuck.
Anybody
It
else?
just doesn't look good.
She's still crazy.
It definitely doesn't look good
Nobody
at
would
all,
have
but
been
we
there.
don't know.
We don't know. We weren't there, but
We're not there at all.
2022.
She's still crazy. She's still crazy as a mother.
I mean,
maybe he was trying to kill her. We really don't.
I mean,
know.
like, I've been in situations where, like, okay, I accidentally did do stupid stuff, but it's because dude was doing a lot. And then when stuff happens. When
You
I
snap.
react, when I snap
You
or when I
snap.
react, and it's not the way that he's
That still don't make
surprised.
it okay,
He's
though.
surprised. Well, it's like it's stuff that can lead
still
to
don't
that.
make it
And at
okay.
the end
So
of
it
the day,
kinda backs off the Will
and at the
Smith
end of the
thing,
day,
right?
we're only
Snapping.
women. We're not as strong as y'all. Like
That's still
we.
not an excuse though. If
But
you
that's
feel
what
like-
I'm saying. We don't know the situation.
Care
We
about the
don't.
situation. He was asleep.
Okay, see
That's-
that
I
him
don't
being
know for
asleep.
sure if he was asleep.
So
I
him
think
being
he was.
asleep, I don't know. We don't know.
Not for sure.
but she could have still
If he
snapped.
was
right?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
See,
What
I don't
happened?
know.
What
I
happened
can't
was
speak
that-
on
Definitely, I'm not
something.
gonna lie, I pulled out
I
a
cannot
knife
speak on
before.
something that I do not know.
Right,
And
all
was
y'all
about to
put
stab
out
niggas
knives
because
before. I've
that's
seen
your
a few.
first step because they're bigoted.
Yeah, and
and I was going to say that a man's strength is always going to be. I think I had a conversation with Doe on Friday about this. A man's strength is always stronger than
always.
And I know women going
to come towards the life. Oh well.
But a man's, no matter if it's mental, emotional, physical, it really is. A man's strength is stronger. Even with Doe the other day having a conversation with you, he didn't let you finish talking, and I had to remind him, your strength. She's feeling. It's not where she's feeling attacked. You're coming off where you're stronger, and you just have to give her a moment to reply because you're a king, and your strength is a little bit stronger. So with women, when we get in certain situations, we don't know. He might have beat the shit out of her before he went to bed. You know, we really just don't know. It doesn't make it.
I don't see me stabbing him multiple times.
She might be a crazy. I mean, she obviously crazy. Did y'all not see what she was talking about? She always got issues. Did you see the panel she was up there?
There was just like a couple. She was an influencer on social media and an OnlyFans model. That's all.
That's why they
she had a big
shows.
following. She did have a big following.
I mean, that's what happened with these African American men.
Vengeance be the Lord. May vengeance be the Lord.
Then they looking all crazy.
I definitely know if it was a black man, he would probably be dead. It wouldn't be no way he'll be able to see tomorrow. Black man, white woman.
Exactly, but those Caucasian women think they have power because one thing my brother missed, his kid's mom is a Caucasian woman. For her to call the police to have power over him is a big thing because they're going to run to her. They're not going to run to him. Exactly. They're not thinking about this black nigger. You know, that's what they're thinking in their head. Okay, let's be honest.
Ask questions.
Yeah, they weren't about her. Next time I got to come to this house, I'm locking you up, not her. She's good. So it's up to you. It's what, like you said, who you want to deal with.
Right.
Men, be careful. Just like women gotta be careful, men be careful.
Everybody needs to be careful, honestly.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
anybody can snap. That's why
anybody can snap.
We see it's gone both ways. It's gone both ways.
And anybody
tell that man you're a friend.
Exactly. No, they don't accept that either. They don't accept that.
I wouldn't want in anything that she got away with it because she's white.
I wonder if they met on POF. Is that what that is?
I'm screaming. I'm sure they probably met on OnlyFans.
I want to know how they write. See, social media platforms.
That's the bad thing.
I don't know.
They probably didn't meet OnlyFans too. That's funny as shit. Yeah, OnlyFans is a dating site too.
Anything could be a dating site. Like when y'all said Instagram was for dating, I was like, no, it's not. That's a networking. That's networking. That's a lot of people get money and deals for just being on Instagram. It's not necessarily a dating site.
It is. I think any social media
secondary
platform
phone
is
number.
like
everything's dating.
You can see somebody at Walmart and be like, yo, what's up? Let me just
I had someone ask me the other day,
old
how you
school
know
way.
me? Are
They
you
don't do
in
that no
LinkedIn?
more.
I said, LinkedIn?
Shit.
Oh, LinkedIn. But that's for work, girl. You definitely need a LinkedIn. You definitely need a LinkedIn.
You know you had a job in 20 years.
Well, it's not
Yeah, you definitely need a LinkedIn
We all
for
got
your
LinkedIn.
career.
Yeah,
You need a LinkedIn.
I definitely got a LinkedIn.
That wasn't the point. I've had a LinkedIn since 1999. That's not the point.
Since it first opened up.
The point is, that was the first thing he asked me about
Who asked
social
you
media.
LinkedIn? This man was
He wanted to know your job. He wanted to know your income. He wanted to know your income. He said, "What do you do for a living, baby?"
What's your LinkedIn?
He asked me.
That's really
He
good.
asked me.
What's your LinkedIn, baby?
Oh, that's terrible.
Okay, now y'all
That's
I'm
bad.
playing Tiana.
Actually, he was born in 1985. I don't think that makes
What
sense.
year was he born, though?
1985. But the fact is, a social media platform, no matter what type of social media platform it is.
I'm sorry.
You say don't talk over, but you're doing it.
But that was a funny one. Come on. Go ahead, though.
If it's Plenty of Fish, if it's Twitter, if it's Instagram, if it's gospels.com, whatever you call it.
Christian Mingles.
If it's LinkedIn.
I was going to
it's
invent a
all
dating
a
site.
hookup
And I still got the name and everything. I got the whole plot
it's
to it.
all a hookup platform. So
You can make money off dating sites, honestly. We should all sit here and brainstorm and put together the 2023.
No, honestly, what we need to be what we need to be doing is having dating events, like where it's
like
more
the
of like
speed
a
dating
hey,
Nobody can never bring out attractive females.
or not
That's
even
why
that.
no one goes.
But see, boom. But what
That's
makes
the issue.
wow, but what says that an attractive female wants to date you?
But no one knows that till you bring them there.
I want to do one.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying you gotta mess with that person, but at least you have to have the crowd together.
We should do a truth.
You don't have to have no attractive female. You just need to have people there.
I'm telling you why it never works a lot of times. A lot of people, even female fight
so
the
you're
same
being
thing.
right, because people are visual, and you're saying that's so then how are people supposed to date and get to know people if everyone is sitting here, if men are sitting here talking about bring the beautiful women? What do you bring to the table?
Don't women say they ain't attractive men in them things too?
I mean, I'm looking for a good man with his head on his shoulders, that's successful, that's over 60.
Attractive people are not weird. A lot of them are weird.
They are weird.
Guys, I think we should do.
But everybody attractive is in the eye of the beholder anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Mrs. Truth is real. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you. I think we should do a Truth is Real speed dating. I think that'll be fun.
I
Cast
feel like
people.
I've heard about that stuff so many times, and every time
And not even speed dating. I think like this is what I believe. It should be an event. It should be an event.
I guarantee you.
Okay, but my bad friends don't want to talk to y'all.
But what's considered bad? I have women that work for the White House. I have some that work for Capitol.
Well, pretty much nobody in DC.
That's the issue.
But it's not. But see, it's not what I'm just saying in general for the people that are out there.
All types.
Not
everybody got their own flavor.
They do got their own flavor.
Telling you, you would be surprised on.
Well, I don't know how you can learn somebody in 2 seconds.
Like I said, a nice event where single people wore green, people that were like in the middle or it's complicated wear yellow, and then hey, if you're in a relationship, wear some red and stay away.
Let me say this. I'm sorry, and maybe I may be dated. I don't know. Here's the thing. I am so puzzled on how people are not sounding themselves. Why is everything about fucking relationship?
Oh, right.
I am so. Everybody's like, I have to have him. What does he bring? What do you do for yourself? Are you not happy with yourself? So for me, I literally have been in a relationship since I was 15, but I never desired. Yeah. And I don't know what it is that bring. Everybody is like, oh, where are the men? Where are the? All I do is V, you know me. I just want to have a good time. That's it. I just want to be. It's just everybody is just like, oh, what is he doing next? Where are the next men? Where are the? Like seriously, chill. Find who you are for yourself. Find what your desires are. We came into this world as ourselves. You will go out this world. Stop seeking satisfaction and gratification from everybody else. Like it drives. So even when I just opened a TikTok, but I'm like, I blocked everything that I see about relationship. Any of these inspirational speeches, like you're not in a position to advise me. And I can look up and Google the same shit that you're saying, and I don't look for where is my man in the white horse. Like I literally, I am stressed out about my day-to-day week, and I want to be with people who are good-spirited, that have a good time. No negativity. Let's have a good time. So I'm so confused with Let me say this. I do think that we are designed that way. When you come into this earth, we're domesticated. This is your family, whatever their culture is, whatever their beliefs. Now you have been domesticated for that. And we talk about these fairy tales about white horses and all of the cartoons and stuff. So now you have programmed this. What about finding who we are as people? Like I'm so over a relationship, and maybe I'm a bit of black woman. So I digress. I may be like that.
I mean, no, you're not, because you've been in relationships for long. No, but me personally, I'm not looking for nothing. I feel like it will come to me. I'm not about to keep. I'm not bringing up no nigga phone.
But I am open to going out on dates and having dinners. I'm meeting people. I'm definitely open to that. I'm not looking for a relationship because it'll come, but I'm definitely open to go. I'm open to go out to eat dinner.
Listen, I think
vacations.
I think people don't want to be by themselves. Being lonely sucks. Nobody wants to be lonely. A lot of people don't know how to be alone or be comfortable with their own presence. You know, that's something that took me a long time to learn how to do. It took me years, and it take 1 or 2 or 3 years. It took a long time for me to be comfortable by myself. And I'm 34, and now I don't like being single. I don't like being lonely. But one thing is for certain, you're not gonna fuck with my peace, and I'm not gonna be with just anybody, because one, I know my worth. Two,
there you go. Right.
I'm not gonna settle.
Your peace.
So like you mentioned earlier, compatibility. I refuse. I don't care if it's an athlete. I don't care, as long as he's stable. We can. As long as he's stable, it's cool. But if we're not compatible, I'm not gonna force it. But I do see why people are going crazy for relationships. Nobody wants to be by themselves. There's so much pressure to be married, so much pressure to, fit in and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, the relationship is not even going to last if you're doing it for the wrong reason.
Somebody help me with
I gotta wrap this topic. I got one more thing before we close out. I want to play one more video.
Good
and
point.
I kind of just want to get. It's kind of based off the comedian side we were talking about, just being disrespected sometimes and people taking it the wrong way. I just want to end it on that note. Play that real quick, Trump. Appreciate it.
No, shut the fuck up for a second. Hey, listen. Yo. As many times as you joke on that shit, nigga, I'm gonna check your motherfucking ass as long as it takes. Nigga, when you stop talking about it, when you stop playing with me and mine, I'ma stop saying something. Nigga, ain't no motherfucking case, ain't never been no motherfucking case. Cause I ain't did nothing wrong, and my wife ain't did nothing wrong. And if you keep on playing with me, nigga, I'm gonna motherfucking continue to confront you publicly, verbally.
First of all, happy Abort Day. We've never had a forum on crime. T.I.'s innocent. I truly believe it. Get it up for him. There is no charge.
I don't want to hear none of that shit. Don't play with me about that.
I haven't put his mouth.
Hey. Don't play with me about that.
I'm not. The one thing I am is a comedian. I'm not playing with you. See, now you're getting misunderstood. This is not a rap battle. This is not that. This is a motherfucking comedy show. And be clear, if I want to make jokes about something, I'll make jokes about something. Absolutely. No, you're not gonna tell me to shut the fuck up. It's my shit. This is my shit. Be very clear. This is my
No way. Get it back.
Okay. So
I want to speak on this one.
that is
That's what happens when a man gets his feelings hurt.
yeah,
I think he was doing follow the leader type shit.
I think Will Smith now opened up a can.
Well, let me give you background. Let's make sure everybody knows what's going on. But that was T.I. at the comedy event where the comedian, I guess, made a joke about the charges of his sexual harassment and rape charges with him and his wife. I didn't get to hear the actual jokes. I don't know what the actual joke was, but as you see, he's kind of the same way. Took offense to it like Will Smith did, and he didn't get up there and just smack him per se, but he did grab the mic and disturb the show and so forth. So the question is, are comedians supposed to respect? No. Is there respect to the game? Is there anything that's off limits? You know what I'm saying?
That was a joke.
Are you gonna beat everybody that makes a joke about you? Like, come on.
Like being like a battle rapper. There's nothing off limits. No.
Especially you're famous, bro. Like,
but is there something called consequences? Even though you can say what you want to say, when it comes with something, you are putting it out there. You have control of what you're saying, right? So I'm not saying I don't think he should have did that. But when you do say something, you never know what's going to happen in return. That's all I'm saying.
You're famous, bro. You live in the public eye. We're gonna talk about you. That shit happens.
Someone actually said something on here about bullying. Was it you? Mm-hmm. Okay. So I said Will Smith had a human moment, right? That's the Oscars. That's 1 million people internationally watching. This is Atlanta Comedy Club. Just because that girl didn't talk. I mean, you're there. Mm-hmm. What are you there for? If you can't get roasted or if you can't take a joke, then to bully a female, then to go up on stage and try to manipulate the situation by hugging her because you couldn't.
That wasn't a female.
It was.
It was. And instead of
nowadays, you just
I mean, with all respect to the comedian, excuse me. With all respect to the comedian, I think that he couldn't put his hands on her. I'm sorry, Mr. Truth is real. He couldn't put his hands on her, so instead he tried to hug her, but then he really snatches the microphone out of her hand. It just it's narcissism as well, and it shows.
And that doesn't make you look tough.
It doesn't, and it shows a peep into their life on how you handling your household. And it shows now that shows that you are weak. It's not a human. He didn't have a human.
Hold on.
Let me finish.
So he didn't get a human moment, though.
Sir, may I finish?
Because that's a lot that he had on top of him.
If I can
charges
finish,
and your name getting ran through like that, you and your wife, that's big.
I feel like people been
if I may finish, I think that everyone has a human moment, but pick and choose your battles as well. That was him bullying.
Yeah.
That was blatant bullying. That was not just
Will Smith smacked the
yeah, but that's a man to a man. That's a man with a man.
Yeah, you said if that was a big dude up there.
No, you asked wrong. You asked wrong. I said yes.
Chris Rock is about 60 pounds. He's about 60.
But he's Chris. No, Chris Rock is not that tall.
Chris Rock is
wait. Before we start tickling hard, it's Will Smith. That nigga ain't gangster.
Chris Rock.
They both aren't. They both aren't. That's why he knew who he was slapping.
Way more gangster than Chris Rock, though.
Yeah, but Chris Rock is way more annoying in real life than Will.
If that was a football player up there, he would have not walked up there and backslapped.
If that was a white man up there,
that was
if that was Dave Chappelle.
He wouldn't have done
Dave Chappelle would have fought though. No, Dave Chappelle would have fought.
That was a bullying moment, and I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed.
But you don't think Dave Chappelle would have done something? Nah, he would have done something.
If that was August up there, you think he would have slapped him?
No, August would have said,
Chris Rock should have waited till he sat down and still went on their dumb ass.
Will Smith should have said, I'm going to get you backstage.
That's white. That's John.
I just would have yelled that out. Like,
you don't mess up.
I'm going to get you backstage.
Okay. Yes, can I go for
it?
Yes,
please.
What I seen there was him trying to be tough and control a woman, and I see abuse.
Exactly.
Because that's a woman.
Yes,
I see that.
Into
I
what
don't
we're
see
talking
him.
about.
I see red flags. Comedian woman.
You see something else.
I see more.
I see control, domination, narcissism.
He's the one that needs to talk, and she can't talk.
That was a bullying moment.
He can talk, and a woman can't talk. So that's what he does at home.
Yep.
I think that's gonna make more people talk about you because they want that clout. They want that reaction. Like, ooh, Tiana might come to my show if I make a joke about him and his wife. And then at the same time too, like I said earlier, you're gonna really go for every single person that has something to say about you.
He got baited again. Another one falls in his defense. He got baited.
He would have lost money.
Or is it because the celebrity that they think they can't get talked about? Is it that?
That's definitely what it is.
My opinion.
They feel like they're too high.
Somebody was saying something about the man being emotional. Men are more emotional than women.
Yes, they are.
So here's the thing: they are told to control it, to be able to conceal it, and all of that.
They can't.
I'm trying not to say this word. You're going to have to bleep this out because I got to say it. I feel it all in my energy. That nigga pussy.
Disclaimer.
Like, you pussy. Do you want the tampon or you want me to have the tampon? Right. So your feelings hurt and now you're having a tantrum?
Yep.
Nigga, like,
mommy.
Listen, that's what I was supposed to have sons. Let me tell you this. Because niggas swell up. Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Your feelings hurt. Okay, laugh that shit off. You a real nigga. Like, what are we talking about? You supposed to have stood up and been like, give her a round of applause. She roasts me, all right. You would get more pussy, more clout from that than like you pussy.
Do you
That's
think
the way
that
that
he had done that because of what happened with Will?
He's emotional.
He's emotional.
I
just
think that he is very. There's some people that have had a history of emotion. Kanye. T.I. has always been very emotional. Very emotional. And then this situation is sensitive and she calling you out and now your ego went
you're guilty.
Check yourself, nigga.
And
like
she's a woman.
Yeah. Whether or not it happened, or whether or not so go ahead.
He was being gangster with a female comedian. He looked goofy. She behind you dancing, and you look goofy.
She was a female.
Now more people are gonna hear the joke that he didn't want people to hear.
Right now it's viral because you acted up.
She started bossing up like she was a dude.
Well, I'm going to her show to see her, so now her ticket sales are sold out, and you looking like a goofy ass.
You don't have your ticket sales.
Yeah.
She went viral.
You know what? Being in that field, though, that's something that comes with the territory.
Like, exactly.
It comes with it. Right.
And that's the thing. When y'all talk about these alpha females, it depends on the type of men that were in their lives. I'm not talking about a father. I don't think that it necessarily has to be traditional. It's about experience. Who they've seen invest in them. It could be different men. So if I had a man, I know what real look like. So for me, if you don't look like real nigga, like you might think I'm checking you, but I just know what that feel like and look like. So you can't come to me any type of way. Like I'm not even all of this clown shit that we talking about. I would never deal with it. The dude that I would deal with would be so far back, laid low. No, like I know people may not think Jay-Z is attractive, but this is the reason why Beyonce, my opinion. This nigga's so slick and smooth. Like so he gonna make the money, bitch. I don't have shit to say to you. I'm not gonna open up no social media. I'm too like fuck y'all, fuck. This is me and family. Whatever he did, whatever we talking about with Becky, that nigga ain't gonna speak. I consider him to be solid. That's my father. That's the men that's been in my life. So when I see any other type of men,
I do like that.
Quick,
I do like that.
I kind of want to bring it back full circle with the Will Smith thing.
Okay, we gotta make it quick because we're about to.
All right, because you said something about the Becky thing and Jay-Z. I feel like that's where Jada went wrong. August Alsina came out like the whole Becky thing, but she brought Will Smith to the public. Jay-Z ain't do that with Beyonce.
Or did Will Smith go to the public? I just don't think that we are. It's a difference if it's a child and it's like, I'm going to beat you, I'm going to hold this against you. This woman is 5 foot. This nigga is 6'2", a billionaire. So did I force you? Did I say, honey, you got to come out or else? Or did Will Smith consensually say, you know what, I got a voice too. I want to speak about it.
But if Will didn't sit at that table, she'd have did it anyway.
He's on prior to that.
Perhaps. We don't know. I can't have a hypothetical on what should have been. All I know is what did. Right. And I didn't see anything that wasn't
Becky
consensual.
kept her mouth closed. Alexina didn't. That's the reason why they deal with Becky.
I have an enlightening
Y'all gotta know who to deal with. Find
Do you guys think that Will was more emotional? He got his feelings hurt, whereas T.I. just now was just being mean. You know what I'm saying? I think Will's feelings was just hurt. He got in his feelings like a pussy.
I don't even think Will's feelings was
his feelings hurt. But look, real quick, because I know I don't want to cut everybody because we have like 2 minutes. I wanted to end this on this because this is something I just wanted to say. Just from everybody that been watching the show, a little bit of the feedback. I just wanted to say this. This is funny. To me, it's funny. I told Kim this like a week ago, a couple of days ago, but I want to hear you're kind of news, but I want to hear everybody's response to what I'm about to say, the women's response.
Go ahead, Vedo.
So I just want to ask y'all a question. People were telling me, they were like, I love the show. I watched the show and everything. They're like, tell me one thing. They were like, why the women on there seem like they all be capping and not real? So I wanted to just ask y'all a question. Are y'all really being real on this show?
Asked you that stupid question.
I just want to know that because it's not just one person. It just wasn't one person. It was numerous people.
How could you fake
it? Was numerous people that was like the responses to a lot of the questions. They just saying does not always.
People don't respect other people's opinions. That's the thing. People want everybody to think the same way, and everybody don't think the same way.
That's why it's gonna be fun when we get callers. When we start actually going live.
It's definitely gonna be fun when we get callers.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
And I'm not saying that we're not. No, I'll just throw it out there to see. I just wonder. I mean, honestly, I mean,
that's something immature to say. I don't
got 2 minutes. Well, I'm not saying what they didn't say, Cal. They said don't keep it real. That's what they said.
It could have been when you had me crying about
on the show. The females have
and they didn't say anybody in particular. They didn't say anybody in particular. They just said the women.
I think that got.
Oh no, they do want to come on the show.
Is it from your
Yeah, a lot of them want to come on the show because a lot of them do want to come on the show.
Girl, I keep it too real.
Are you real?
I don't justify myself to not
That's right.
I think the people. See, this is the thing. It's like we all come from different walks of life, different like social classes, different situations. Just because one person is sitting here saying one thing, and you feel like you don't agree, does not mean that they're capping. It just means that their views or their walk of life is just different from yours. Y'all might accept women that do other things. That's nice. Some women allow things. Some women don't allow things. We are all different.
You real, Angel?
Real quick, we got like 10.
I feel like people just saying that because they hear what y'all saying and shit, and like we were saying about social media, shit like that. They see other things, and it can just sound hypocritical sometimes, shit like that. Like
I don't give a fuck what y'all think.
Okay, I get it. Okay,
that's cool.
I get it.
That's cool.
That's how it can come.
And that was a good response. I didn't even think of it like that. I didn't think of the way John just said it.
How you want to close out, boo?
Oh, we're gonna close out right now. Okay, well, we about to. Trump said we gotta go, so we can't even say nothing other than thank you guys for tuning in.
We'll definitely keep it real for y'all.
Truthisreal Real Podcast, Rip Radio.
Her when we keep it a stack.
Until next time.
We're gonna be real next time.
Bye.